everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Automation Magic. So today we are going to discuss some data table methods which will help you while automating any kind of process or whenever you're doing any practical interview questions. This will really help you. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I will add all the methods which I'm going to show you in this video. Okay, I'm just going to add it in the annotation. So first will be the count of rows in DataTable. I know it is a really basic method, everyone knows about it, but I really want to add it, so I've started it from there. So what I've done is I do have one Excel file with me. Let me just show you quickly. Okay, so I'll close it. Yeah, okay. So I have this data. Okay, it is like all about stock market. So I'm going to read the file and I have one data table. Let me check what is the sheet name. Okay, it is Nifty 50 details. Let me copy it. Control C and Control C. And put double quote here. Okay, and I will convert it to DD_input data. So let's see how many rows are present in the data table. There is a DD_input data dot rows dot count, and if we will save it to a variable that called rows count. Okay. We need to change the variable type into the int32 variable as we are receiving a value in the integer. Let's say count rows of data table, and use a log message to print it. Now rows in DT is okay. So let's run it. Okay, so it shows me that we have 51 rows available in the data table. Okay, so next method is that how we can get the top 5 records from the data table. Okay, it depends upon your requirement if you want to get only 5 or 10 or 15. Okay, so we are going to see that how we can do that. Okay, I'll just add an addition in how to get top n records from the data table. Okay, for doing that, I'm going to have assign activity. Then the issue is DT_input data dot as an enumerable. I'm converting into the enumerable object dot take. Okay, so take is the method that by using which you can have the desired like number of rows you want, because I'm gonna put 10 maybe. Okay, so I'll say that I need 10 rows, first 10 rows from the data table. So I'll use this and say copy to data table. Click on save. We'll create a new variable that is called DT_new Okay, let's see if we got the desired output or not. Right, range 4. We are going to write it on an Excel file and the output data, so dt underscore name. Retrieve top n records 1 dt. Okay. So we'll say step into okay, so let's open the file and see if we got the desired output or not. In this case, we should have 10 data rows in the new Excel file. Okay, so we got the 10 data rows. Great. So let's move to the next output method. Sorry, DataTable method. I forgot it. Well, okay, next can be is how you can convert a data table to a string. Convert data table into a string. Okay, I'm gonna save this. So to do this, we have a built-in activity available, that is output data table as a text. So you're gonna add the data table and you can have the text here. Data text. And you can log it, whatever your requirement is. Now you're gonna use a log method and everything is data text. Okay, so you can use this. Okay, let's just have a look into the output. Then we will move to the next method we have. Okay, so looks like we got the data. Okay, so you can see here all the rows we have it here, including the column names. We have the column names, then we have all the rows present in the data table. Now next is how we can find the minimum, maximum or average of a column. Okay, let's give it a try. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna assign activity. I'm going to disable it just to get it a clear output, and I'm going to disable this too. If needed, we will enable it, okay? Then I'll just add it as such better. Okay, so let's try to find the minimum, maximum or the average value of a particular column. Okay, let's see which column we want to implement this method. Okay, so let me just open the Excel. Okay, so I am going to apply this on a volume shares. Okay, so I'll just copy the column volume shares. Okay, I'm going to close this. So column name and volume shares. I'm gonna copy the main. We'll say input data dot as an variable, we'll convert it in a variable. Then we will use the max function, and we'll say function of row. Let me just use the cap, close the caps lock. Then we'll say x of which column we want to implement it on, and I will convert it to an integer.
Okay.
So we're good to go, and we'll say the minimum value. Control K min of I will use max or min. I think I will use max, right? Please snap it. So let's see. We have computed 3 variables max and the average value. And all should be integer. Okay. I'm going to have 2 more assign activities. Max, min, and average. Better to copy it instead of writing it. I'm but lazy. Well, I will change the method from max to min. Okay. And same with the average. It will give us the desired output. Okay, so now we have all the things. Let's see what is an option. Include conversion from double to integer. Let me see if I have issue with this way. Okay, average was giving me, okay, got it. So we can convert it to decimal because the average output will give us the decimal output. So decimal, say we got it, and it should be dissolved now. No, it's not. Double to decimal. Okay, it should have been double. Sorry. Okay, and is an double. Now it should got result. Good. Average, calculating average of a column. Column, volume, shares. This is minimum value. And this is the maximum.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna use a log message to display all the outputs.
What?
Using minimum val. Here's just minimum value dot to string. Max rate. Maximum value to string. And then we have the average. Average for when. that is avg value dot to string. I'm gonna save this. And show you the output. So we got the minimum value, maximum, and the average value of it. So you can just have a look if it is working on your system, like on your desired output, the desired output is coming or not. So you can implement it by yourself and see it. Okay. Next is how to reorder the column names. In methods. Now in Uipath, exactly. In Uipath only. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I will use an invoke method. Okay, so what will be my target object? What I'm gonna do is pt underscore input data both columns. Okay, I am going to move this column that was volume shares, right? I am going to move this column to the front, like the first. I will say columns this control V dot column name. Okay, what is the method name? So to reorder the column name of a particular data table, we should have, we need to use the one method that is called set ordinary. Okay. I will write it here, and in which place you want to move it. Because I want it on the first place, like the first column should be the volume shares. So I'm saying it to 0. Let's see what okay, string doesn't have a public set on. Let me see. If I've done something wrong. TV underscore input date on column volume shares dot column name. Yeah. Set ordinals. I'm good with this. Then it sounds right. Let me just give it a try. Shouldn't throw an arrow. And generic type arguments. String doesn't have a public instance method. String, why it is showing me as a string? It is a data table, right? It's data underscore input data. Put columns, dot column name. I'm sorry. I've used dot column name, which is making it to a string. But we should have to pass a, argument in a collection. So it can reorder it. Okay, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to use step into, and I will put a breakpoint here to see if it works or not. Okay, let's give it a try if it is working. So you can see here the first column is symbol, then symbol URL, and it's going on. We have the volume share columns after the percentage change. After executing this activity, let's see if we got the value. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Here. So you can see here that the column is changed and the place is the first one. Okay, so we are good with this method.